So if one maybe intends to maybe organize a family event, maybe in a car or maybe a walima or maybe a naming ceremony or any event at all, and one wants to make it as an Islamically compliant when it comes to segregation. So my question is, what's the best way to go about it? Is it it's having a single hall fine where we have the males and maybe the males in the front, the females at the back, or two separate halls, and how what is the best way to go about making events as Islamically as compliant as possible?
In the masjid, the Prophet ﷺ told us that the best rows of men is the first, and the worst rows of men is the last. And the best rows of women is the last, and the worst rows of women is the first. So the last and the first rows of men and women are the worst because of their proximity and being close to one another. And you don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand that Islam promotes, endorses, and encourages the segregation of the genders. It's the best situation for men to be away from women, and for women to be away from men. Any community or society, you have men mixing with women, you'd have children born out of wedlock, you'd have illicit haram relationships, you would have a very high rate of divorce among poverty, depression, and mental illnesses. This is the norm. Or you would have free haram relationships, strip clubs, orgies, and exchanging of spouses, and like so many places in the kafir world. May Allah protect us and save us. So, for the betterment of the community, whether people like it or not, you have a walima, you have a wedding, simply make it segregated. Women are in their own hall, waiters are not allowed in, only waitresses. No men are allowed in that hall. They can dance, they can sing, they can enjoy themselves privately, women among women. The men will have the same function. Of course, they will not dance because this is inappropriate for men to do, but they would gather, chit-chat, socialize, dine, and leave. To have them all in the same hall is like putting fuel next to fire, and pray to Allah it would not ignite. Women are in full arsenal. Makeup, foundation, perfume, wearing their hair, wearing the best attire. Even you would not recognize your wife if you see her there. So, damn, who's this? Because she's a different person. Now, putting them together is not proper or Islamic. So if you want it to be Islamic, this is how it should be done, and Allah knows best.